So one of the key points and one of the questions I asked at the end is around passion. And this leads me on to the next speaker. Every year we have a kickoff in Stavanger where every employee from all around the globe come together and kick the company off for the year. And this year we invited a customer speaker. And this person spoke with such passion and enthusiasm about what they've done over the last 12 months. This person was Artis, belonging to an organization called IcelandAir. Now, Artis works for the lady that we're going to invite up on stage. So I'm really pleased to invite up on stage Gudni from IcelandAir.
Thank you. Okay. I bet you want to know who Artis is, and she is sitting right there. She will be my main target when I am being asked something about Boost after this event. But hi, I'm Gudni. I work for IcelandAir, and you always come to an event like this. Of course, everybody knows IcelandAir, but I'm going to assume you don't. So IcelandAir is a company that has been working in aviation for 86 years. We employ about 4,000 employees, and Icelandic scale, that is quite a lot because over 1% of the nation works for this company, to put things in perspective. Keflavík is our main hub, and we fly to from via, and we talk about via a lot because we are connecting North America to Europe, and our main business is not Icelandic. So coming to this event, talking about the Icelandic culture, because one of our main vision is to bring the spirit of Iceland to the world. And I promised my marketing team that I would have a short video, and that will come in the end. A little bit on me. Aviation is so much fun, and you get the opportunity to take a picture like this, and then you can't share it on social media, which is quite difficult. I have been working for 16 years and always in the center of the customer service. And I gotta tell you, it's quite funny. In the telecom business, 2007, I had to have a sales pitch to sell chat. Chat, like 2007, we have chat for deaf people. Nobody wants to talk to a customer service representative on chat. People want to call us Gudni. And I was like, I don't know, people want to chat with us. And then we started the chat, great success. We had templates, great success. We were building on history. Why are people contacting us? We had template ready when we started seeing like people were writing, we had templates ready. What is that then? That's early AI, right? So it's human built, and I could not agree more on Elín's approach. I absolutely love it. Because customer service is about people, and it is about processes, but it's also about technology. And going to events like World Aviation Festival, we have over 900 companies trying to sell me something, and I could buy all the solution and still not be the best airline in the world. So it's about implementation, it's about how we use it. And customer service is nothing more than expectation management, and we will get back to that again. So, 2021, when I started working for IcelandAir, we were in the mix of ramp up after COVID, and I'm not going to be talking about COVID, but COVID taught us we need to, could we say, scale up, scale down the company quite hard. So, 2022, after a ramp up, the airports were not ready, the airlines were not ready, everybody wanted to travel, so you kind of realize, how are we going to do customer service without hiring always more and more people? Because with the scale up and scale down, it doesn't work and it's not sustainable. So with a health check on our customer service approach, we decided 3 things. We were going to be first contact resolution, always. Not just on the phone, on the website, on the chat, every communication platform we had, we were going to finish the phone call in the first contact. We were going to be proactive. And I loved the question that Elín had. How can we be better in customer service? Not have you had to contact us at all. So, and also the third part was to design the right communication channel. And you see there in the blue mission statement, we offer smooth and enjoyable journey. Yeah, that's our message to everybody who has responsibility of managing customer service. So, with that said, then with those 3 tasks, we had to change all our communication channels. We updated the phone system, we changed the email system, we changed the text messages system, and then we had a health check on our, what we can only call a chatbot, and we were just pretty convinced that we would not be able to fulfill our goals with that platform. And you can ask me after the break what platform that is. So, building on the idea that you can ramp up, ramp down based on if there's weather, there are strikes, there is something happening in our network, it always affects more than 1,000 people. And you cannot scale up customer service when you have 1,000 people waiting on the queue. So with the proactive approach, trying to make sure that people get the solutions before they even understand there's a problem, that of course was our main goal, but we wanted to be just better in the customer service approach. Okay, this is I love that slide because it shows us the struggle. So we bring the spirit of Iceland to the world, and we are Icelandic first in everything. Try to imagine more Icelandic words than people. We have 32 words for snow. So try to be artis in the role of understanding the conversation when you have so many language barriers. So for us, the Icelandic language skill set was a crucial one. We wanted smart intents and a very, very good backend system and a great support, which was not in the old version. That's why we had a problem, we wanted to fix it. We did not want a glorified search engine on the website or a really smart search button on the top of the website. We wanted something that could really be first contact support or first level support. So for a virtual agent, I wanted when the case is escalated to a person, that's second level. Our chatbot is the first level. So with that said, this is just a glimpse of what we're dealing with. I don't know if you've ever been to Iceland. We have weather incidents. We had a weather incident in December 22, where we had 1,700 people stuck at the airport. I was myself going on a ski trip, and I was standing at the airport, and I was looking, and everybody was on the phone. Do you know who they were calling? My service center. So I was thinking, oh my Lord, and I knew we were drowning. All channels were drowning. We were drowning after COVID. We could not scale up in a bit. So in our 2.0 update, I wanted all of these people to go online and be virtually assistant on the next steps, because it's not all about I need answers right now. We just need to understand what's happening next. Okay, so the snapshot of the volume. I have the old platform in there. I'm not showing how many percentages are escalated to a human, but I can tell you over 90% in the old one was answered by a human, and I'm not even showing the lost calls or lost chats. They were many. This is also just a snapshot of what we're dealing with. With the proactive service approach, there is a tiny secret. We have 2 front lines up and running in customer service. One is reactive, one is proactive. And the proactive one has one goal, to decrease phone calls in the service center. So with good communication, good emails, good virtual assistant, good website, we have decreased the phone calls down to more than 40% between 2 years. So yes, we have a very, very easy access to a person if you want to contact them via phone. But I gotta tell you, it's just like public transportation. I wanna drive my car. I don't wanna take the bus. Just drive your car. There's more space in the traffic if other people are taking the bus. So more people to the buses, more people to the website, easier access for those who still want to use the phone. Okay, who is she? Because she's not Artis, although she is like the mother of her. She is a virtual agent. She is not a glorified search engine on the website. She is relevant because I would never put a person on the phone answering about what is happening to our operations today without informing the person what is actually happening in the organization today. She is short and sweet, and she is within our tone of voice. She is IcelandAir, she is Spirit of Iceland, but she is also enabler of helping you to escalate to a human if you want to. We are measuring her success. Her name is Saga, by the way. Nobody understands what Saga is. It's a very Norwegian word, but we're still in all our channels using the Spirit of Iceland approach. We are measuring her success based on a couple of things. We are measuring the quality, like thumbs up, thumbs down, or people happy with the answer, or people in general are happy with the conversation. And we are measuring the feedback, but we are also measuring the volume. And in all our approach, we are measuring how often people are fulfilled of their service needs by just talking to her. When I say up to date, so this is happening 30 kilometers from our international airport, where all my operations are ongoing while that is going on. And it's not surprising that people are wondering, okay, is my flight on schedule? So with more than 2,000 chats about is my flight on schedule, our virtual agent is answering more than 90% of them. 2 years ago, all of those phone calls would have come to my service center. So, of course, we are managing the communication and we are proactively sending out, but if it's not like, dear Guðni, like, it needs to be personalized, it needs to be relevant, it needs to be spot on with what's happening right now. Talking about strikes. You have a strike on Monday, did you know that, at the airport? I just got an email about it. It's almost daily that something is happening at the airport because so many things, so many people are around your operations. So strikes, ATC strikes are pretty common. So we need to be prepared for that. We need to be proactive about that. And we need to tell people before they even knew there was a strike, yeah, your flight is not affected. It's okay. Because before you're wondering, you read the news, you hear the media, yeah, IcelandAir already told me it's not affected. And I can tell you your flight on Monday, it's not affected. Weather, as previously shared about the location, we have weather incidents. We are proactively moving people around, and it's never just 100 people, 200 people. It's usually 2,000 people. If it's more than 24 hours, so many people are affected, and we need to scale up the customer service aligned with how many are affected without increasing it by people. So last winter was quite nice, but these are data from the winter before, and we have incidents where we are rerouting people, we are sending them to hotels, and this was over, I think it was 2 days or something, more than 3,000 people affected. And to go over 50% answer rate on the chat was phenomenal. And I know, because I got insulted first when people always say, yeah, you can automate the customer service, right? There's no problem. And I was like, felt a little bit, really? It's like, is that always the first thing you automate? But for people just wanting to know answers, wanting to know what's going on with their product, it is. And I'm so there right now, so yeah. Is traveling easy and enjoyable experience as IcelandAir is trying to deliver? No. This is just a checklist when you're traveling to North America. And people need to fill out all kinds of documents. We call it hugs when people just, we want to guide you through the complexity of traveling. And COVID taught us that, and of course that was a big part of the case volume we had when people started traveling again. So we don't have that anymore, but the checklist is pretty long. And what we have there is question about documentation to travel to North America. And so many phone calls used to come in our service center because of that. That has almost to 100% been automated and diverted passengers to the right place. Okay, this is a very old picture, and it's actually my desktop screensaver because we need to be customer experience focused, not this customer service reactive. Yeah, we template everything. I'm so quick on replying to questions that shouldn't have had come like in the beginning. So Saga, our chatbot, is very, very proactive. It pops up on sites that we know people are struggling with, trying to read through guidelines and terms and conditions, and there she pops up. Just, hi, I'm here if you need help. And just I've been working for IcelandAir for almost 3 years, and I usually sit at the table as the customer, because the product, although you're just flying from Keflavik to Oslo, it can be quite complicated. So with a little personalization and with a little bit of good knowledge why you are coming in to the chat or to the virtual assistant, we can really explain in like human way what you bought, what you're entitled to. Can I get my ticket refunded? Just built on a little bit of personalization. So with that said, this was not a sales pitch, but I am very happy with whatever we have been doing for the last year, and I'm really happy where we're going with it. And I think our goals for the increased usage of our virtual agent is not, we can reach that goal. And with that said, just a tiny little marketing video.
Okay.
Så vilken galla!
Thank you so much. My mic on? Thank you so much. I actually have no questions for you.
No, and you kind of realize after the slides are done, oh, there was so much more that I wanted to say, but maybe we get the opportunity for that later.
Yeah, I've got one point though. It was I wonder how many Icelandics in this room are going to be engaging with Sarah tomorrow morning. No, that's my only point. Please put your hands together for Gudni.